In this lecture, we will discuss about clause 7 of AIMS, that is support. It requires that organization to provide necessary support in form of resources, ensuring competencies, awareness and communication for an effective IM management system. Let us discuss the same in detail. Let us understand requirements of clause 7. Clause 7 has total 5 requirements. I generally remember this as RCA-CD, that is resources, competence, awareness, second says for communication, and then finally documented information. Let us first discuss the requirement of 7.1, that is the resources. It simply says that organization shall provide resources to establish, implement, maintain and improve the AI management system. You may like to refer section 16 of our AIMS policy to understand how to implement this SEM. Let us now move to 7.2, that is competence. It requires that to identify the required competence for AI related work. So what kind of skills that you require from your resources to perform AI related work, and then to ensure that employees are qualified through appropriate education, training or experience, to build necessary competence if required, and finally to maintain the documented information as evidence of competence. For your easy reference, you may like to refer section 17 of our AIMS policy and understand how to implement this particular clause. Let us move to the next section, that is awareness. It says that persons, now person can be your own employee or maybe contract staff. So they shall be aware of the AI policy and what is their role in improving the AI performance and what are the consequences if AIMS is not followed. Here also you may like to refer section 18 of our AIMS policy to understand how to implement this particular clause. So how to provide awareness to the staff. Next clause is about communication. It says that to determine the internal and external communications which is relevant to AIMS. So you need to determine what should be communicated, when to communicate, with whom to communicate and how to communicate. You may like to refer section 19 of our AIMS policy to understand how to implement this particular clause. Now let us move to 7.5. 7.5 has total 3 subclauses. 7.5.1 is about the general requirement. 7.5.2 is creating and updating documented information. And 7.5.3 is about control of documented information. So, you may like to refer section 20 of our AIMS policy to understand how to implement this particular clause, that is documented information. Also, we will discuss the same in our next lecture in detail. Mind map. This mind map will help you to understand the requirements of clause 7 at a glance. That's all for this lecture. In our next lecture, we will discuss in detail about clause 7.5, that is documented information. Thanks for watching.